Hey everybody, welcome in. This is your daily message. I keep calling it the morning message, but a lot of y'all in other side of the world see this too. So this is a daily message. Maybe we'll move it to daily message or something like that. I do want to do some noontime things. I'm going to start adding in some noontime things. A little bit more tip related, things like that, journaling. We want to do some journal prompts. So those things are going to be showing up. I talked about that a little bit the other day, but you know, it's a work in progress. Okay, we got a lot of stuff on our plate with this new moon in Capricorn that I just did the other day. You can go check out that reading. The energy still lingers for a couple days. There's also a ritual there if you want to take a look at that. So let's see where we go. The mid-month roundup reading for each zodiac sign is going to be on Patreon on the 15th. All right, so if you're in Patreon, then you can look forward to that. In Patreon's live this week, we will be reassessing or going back to the idea of intuition and opening to intuition. So that's going to be the live on Patreon on Thursday. On Friday, the air signs are going to get the live to themselves, and that is Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So if you're a cross watcher for an air sign, or if you have air sign anywhere in your chart that is prominent, you might want to catch that. That's noontime on Friday. The Thursday one is noontime on Patreon. All right, let's see where we go. And I haven't figured out the 1 p.m. live for members of the channel yet. I haven't figured that one out yet, but we'll see. All right, balance. The moon phases are showing up here, so I'm going to pull that one up because I'm talking about the moon. Earth. Okay, we're moving out of this Capricorn energy. Light at the end of the tunnel. Thank God. Right? I mean, good Lord. Duly noted. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This almost makes me feel like we're working hard to stay in balance here. This earth energy is... I can't help but feeling this, and I don't know this to be true or anything like that, or I haven't received any messages around this. It's just a nudge that I get every once in a while that makes me feel like the earth energy doesn't want to go. Okay, so it's kind of holding on a little bit tight. But what's coming into balance is it's almost like by moving into Aquarius, it's like we're giving the earth energy a break or something. Right? Like the earth energy is holding on a little too tight, and it just needs to know that it's not going to die out. It's not going to go. It's not going to be completely shut down. So if you're worried about like your money getting shut down or your physicality being shut down, that's not really what's happening here. What's happening is we're opening up to innovation on the 3D platform, the 3D plane. So it's okay, Earth. It's okay. You can go to sleep for a while. You can take a rest. You can take a rest here as we move into Aquarius time. Okay? It's okay. It's going to be all right. Okay? So, Page of Wands. Page of Wands. Queen of Cups. My ears are hurting from the beach. I just got back from the beach with Charlie. 7 of Wands and Maisie. And Colleen. 8 of Cups, 10 of Swords, Knight of Wands, Wheel. Judgment. Wow. Justice, 2 of Pentacles. This is the time when we're in the in-between time. All right. There's an in-between time here. So it's not like you're not completely done with another person, with a life, with a life. You're not completely done with a life, and you're not in the new life yet. This is the in-between time. Okay? And what's needing balance here? I feel like some of you are really upset with the in-between time. So you could be blocking your heart. You could be resisting sort of like licking your wounds and walking away, right? Walking down this new path. If you're dealing with another person here or just your life, you're like, okay, I'm really trying to stay in my heart chakra. I'm really trying to move towards something better for myself. There's a little bit of a resurgence here of something that had been over. All right, there's a little bit of a resurgence. And you're just you're like, you know what? I am not doing that anymore. I really do want to move forward. It's almost like the universe is like, are you sure? It is something that is done. So the fact that it's being resurgent, the fact that it's showing up again, maybe by the full moon, okay, the next full moon. So that's a couple weeks away. I feel like someone's going to come back around. Could be a Sag or Pisces or a Libra. Someone's coming back around. I almost feel like it's the Sag Pisces that's the past, because here's water sign. Sag Pisces of the past, fire water of the past. And now we're moving into the air here of Libra. Libra, and then the Judgment card of balance. Libra is balance. Judgment card is the card of endings and new beginnings. It's the card of a completion and a new phase of life opening up. So you're just still in the meantime. You're in the middles, right? You're in the middles. What is that called? It's like a purgatory. You're in the middle here of letting go of one thing and moving into another. So what is this Knight of Wands person? Knight of Wands, Ten of Swords, death, devil energy, Hanged Man, Hermit, Six of Wands. Look at all those major arcanas. Some big ass major arcanas here. Death and devil. So you're ending. I feel like this might be a addiction, or so, you know what I'm saying? Like looking right at those Ten of Swords. You know me and my Ten of Swords thing. I'm like, that is something that has to be transformed, right? And if there is a victim mentality, it has to be looked at and transmuted too. So if you think that, if this person comes back, Scorpio, Capricorn, Virgo, Sag, Pisces. If this person comes back around, you're going to win this because you're seeing yourself no longer as a victim. All right, you're seeing the wisdom in letting this go and why it's something that does need to be let go now. Okay? It's not something that it can hang around anymore. All right, you're in the middles. You're just in the middles. The universe is almost like, I hate to say this because the universe doesn't mess around, but I also feel like it's a little bit of, this person sees an opening and they go for it. Okay? They see an opening. They see you on social media. They see there's some kind of memory that shows up on Facebook for them. There's some kind of thing shows up in their life that is like an old joke between the two of you or something like that. That, hey, they have something to talk about. You got me? There's something to talk about. But you're going to overcome this, all right? It's like, I feel like judgment and justice together is a very powerful connection, or a very powerful spiritual, look, that Six of Swords, moving away from that, a very powerful karmic connection done, completed, checkbox. Okay. And this Two of Pentacles is existing right at the time of the wheel turning. So there's this feeling of, and here we go again. All right. There's this feeling of that, but you are definitely standing up and walking away from this. Not interested in dealing with that. I want to see about the, this balance up here. Chariot and Three of Wands. Yeah, you're definitely turning your back on it because you've learned. Chariot and Three of Wands and Page of Pentacles. You've learned your lesson. You've learned your lesson. Okay? Congratulations. You've graduated. Okay? You've graduated. How does that feel? Take that in for just 1 second, will you please? Like, I know you're going, oh, no, well, okay, let's just talk about something else. I don't really want to talk about this person anymore. No, you do. You need this middles. You need this middle place. Because it's important to celebrate the wins. It's important to be celebrated, okay? It's important to celebrate this. You know, don't just like, we have spent 3 years talking about this, my darling. And if not, if you're just, you know, if this is just brand new to you, congratulations, you're walking in on like the very end of the movie. Some of you have had to struggle with this for a really long time, 10, 20 years. Some of you, it was only 6 months. Okay? And it doesn't matter how long the struggle, right? Because each person in that struggle can be like, well, it was only 6 months. I don't really get the party. I don't really get to celebrate this because it wasn't that big. It wasn't that long of a time. It wasn't that really impactful. No, it was. Okay? And the 20-year person, God, I should have done this a long time ago. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Why didn't I get rid of this person a long time ago? Why did it take me so long to get over this? It doesn't matter which end of the spectrum you're on. We're still going to celebrate this middle part, this graduation from this toxicity, whatever it is. Okay, whatever it is, you have overcome something really important in your soul's journey. You've learned the lesson, you've done the work, got the t-shirt, got the bumper sticker. All right, you're ready to pull out of the of the parking lot. Take your bow. Okay, take the bow. And so what that means is, I think you need to celebrate this a little bit for yourself. Whatever you have just overcome, whatever you have just let go of, and not just shoved it down and not just because you've done those things too. This is really about legit graduation. Okay? So I'm going to continue on with this reading. If you want to see where you go next, otherwise this is a perfect little period dot to this whole chapter. If you want to continue on with me and see where you may go next, I'm going to look at where the wheel is taking us. I will look at Libra, air signs, but it's not really necessarily that important. Okay, whatever the lesson is has been learned. Let's move on. All right, we're moving on. Okay, so if you're on Patreon, the rest of this reading starts right now. If not, there's a link below. If you want to continue on with me, I'll see you over.